My daughter disowned my grandson. Well, I'm furious. This morning, my 16-year-old grandson arrived at my doorstep looking like he'd been through a storm. He traveled by bus from 2 states away. Why? Because my daughter thought the best way to handle his coming out was to throw him out of the house. I'm so angry with her that I can hardly find words. I thought I raised her better than this. My grandson is now sleeping in his new bedroom, and I'm unsure how to proceed. His world has been turned upside down, and I want to help him. He doesn't want to go back, and my daughter doesn't want him back. I'm more than happy to have him stay with me, but there's a lot to figure out. More importantly, what steps should I take to hold my daughter accountable? I love her and always will, but I taught my children to take responsibility for their actions. Nobody hurts my grandbabies. Edit. I appreciate all the support and advice offered. I've spoken with my lawyer and have been advised not to discuss legal matters until the situation is resolved. Financially, I can provide everything my grandson needs. Therefore, I kindly ask people to stop sending me advice and offers of aid. I'm incredibly grateful for the outpouring of love and support from strangers, but it's becoming overwhelming. Once things are settled, I will update everyone on the outcome. Thank you again for your love, support, and advice. Update 1. My grandson is in therapy and enrolled in school. He is in my custody while CPS proceeds. My lawyer is handling all necessary paperwork and assures us we have nothing to worry about. Our caseworker agrees. I will not discuss legal matters further. My daughter is facing criminal charges for child abandonment, a very serious crime. Her actions reflect poorly on her. When she realized her income was being cut off and she had committed several crimes, she pleaded that it was a heat-of-the-moment decision she regretted. Since she had already thrown out all of my grandson's clothing and possessions, this defense did not hold up. My grandson is doing as well as can be expected. He's made friends with my neighbor's kids, who are his age. We've redecorated his room, and he enjoyed choosing his own furniture and paint. He has a PS4 which has become his escape. He chose not to join a group, and I won't force him. We're considering getting a puppy since he loves dogs but was never allowed one. We are doing well. Thank you all again for your support. Final update. My grandson is doing well. He has made a few friends in the neighborhood and he has bonded with his pup quite nicely. The two are almost inseparable save for when he is in school. He has begun meeting with a counselor that offers online sessions. My daughter has been granted a plea deal which she has accepted to avoid the full extent of what the courts would have otherwise given her. I am told by my lawyer that this is a common occurrence in such situations in order to expedite proceedings so as to best see to the child's needs. The charges against my daughter were dropped in accordance with this deal, and she has been stripped of her parental rights. Due to much of what came to light during proceedings, a restraining order was granted to keep her away from my grandson until he reaches his majority. We are moving forward with life. Now that court and other proceedings are winding down, I am once more considering moving. Even with my grandson here, the house is just too big for us, and the weather isn't as kind to my bones as it was when I was younger. My grandson is open to the idea and views it as a fresh start. This situation has allowed me to glean things about my family that I find very useful. The relatives that sided with my daughter and told her it was her right to do as she did as a God-fearing woman have been struck from my phone book. Unfortunately, I count another of my children in this list. Those who took my grandson's side, note, it is very much his side and not my side, have shown themselves to be the good people I knew them to be. The wheat has separated itself from the chaff. I do believe this will be my last post here as there is just not much more to add, but I just wanted this lovely community to know that we will be okay.